Hello and welcome to Mepham's 15th annual St. Baldrick's event, one of the community's favorites. I'm Jake Mano.
I'm Melanie Argos.
And what a fantastic night it is to do something great for your community. So what are you most excited about so far?
Honestly, I think the highlight of this night every year is seeing all those people who shave their heads in honor to support the children who are also having their head shaved due to the treatment that they're receiving from the cancer that they are currently suffering from. It's always good to see a gym full of your fellow classmates and teachers and just everyone from around the communities coming to this event tonight, and it's just so nice to see everyone come together for such a good cause.
Absolutely, and it's awesome to see all of your best friends with their new haircuts, but I think you just can't forget about the meaning behind it. It is a fantastic cause. Less than 4% of government spending goes towards childhood cancer, so each and every amount of money that we can do as a part of our community will help a tremendous amount.
I totally agree, Jake, and the fact that it's only 4% is absolutely insane to me. I feel like, wow, but just these little things, these events like St. Baldrick's we're having right now is what's making a difference in the funds that they're getting.
Definitely. I mean, Mepham has done so much efforts in order to raise money, and you can see it on your screen now. People are funneling in. This is something that we look forward to since the start of the school year, leading up to it, and now the night's a reality, and I think I can speak for everyone when I say we are so excited for the festivities we have planned.
Yeah, definitely. It's one of the highlights of every year. There's Mr. Mepham, there's homecoming, but always St. Baldrick's always sticks up there because it's such an amazing night for absolutely everyone. Whether you're Miss Dennis and Mr. Patton who arranged this event, or you're shaving your head, or you're a fundraising participant, they got all your family involved, and that just spreads the word even more. It's just such a great event all in all, and it's for an even better cause.
Absolutely. We're going to hear from them a little bit later, but look around. What are some of the things you see so far?
I mean, Jake, I'm looking around and I see some raffles. I see a nice little kids corner. I mean, later I think I want to go get a face tattoo.
Ooh, I heard about those. I think we have to do that. I think I smell the popcorn from all the way over here.
It smells so good. And I think Mr. Russell's eating popcorn.
Oh, I'm jealous now.
But yeah, definitely I see some, and all the proceeds from the raffles that we get tonight are going to the same cause, and hopefully we're going to get to our what's our goal tonight, Jake?
I think the goal is just any amount matters. I don't have the exact number. I think it's 550,000 I heard. If I could be mistaken, but any amount of money really, really, really does go a long way, and I think that Mepham has embodied that so much. I mean, over their first 10 years of fundraising, they've raised over $400,000, and it has grown year and year after.
Yeah, I think, and they have some great raffles. I know we're raffling off 3 months of free swimming lessons. We have certificates for restaurants like American Beauty. We have restaurants. We have blowouts. We have hair washes. We pretty much have anything that you can think of. So definitely, if you're watching this, get over here. Go put your raffles in that basket. See what you can win. You never know if your name's going to be picked out of that bucket.
I could be wrong. I'm not sure if they're doing this again, but I've always had my eye on the senior parking lot.
Oh, or the prom tickets.
Oh.
No, I didn't put cash. Okay, it's okay.
So while Mel dwells over that, there's so much more to look forward to. We have photographers about. We have B&B's own crew here capturing each event. And there's only about 30 minutes until we actually get to the Shavees. But you're going to see Mepham's own Mr. Patton performing. You're going to see stormtroopers walking about. And I believe Skull and Bones even has a special performance for us.
Yeah, we have our preview of our spring musical, which is The Wizard of Oz, and they always do an absolutely phenomenal job. So I'm so looking forward to that part of the night.
I mean, absolutely. It's always fun seeing that all the work that they put in come together in one. And I just think I'm so excited to watch it on B&B. I'm so excited to watch it now because although there's only a week left, who knows what they're going to come up with, and I just know I'm going to be so impressed.
Yeah, definitely. It's just This event basically brings the entire school together, whether you're a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, or teacher, or faculty, staff. Even I see some admin from other buildings that are here. Like, it's just such a big community event, and I know that some of these stories have hit our school and our district especially hard. So seeing that we're all able to come together for an event like this is just so inspiring.
I mean, Mepham has been doing this for 15 years. We've been involved. People like Miss Dennis have kept that going. And I just think that Mepham is such a warming community. You see people from all different grades. The seniors keep it going year after year. And the juniors are just excited to run it next year. That's kind of the train, or the pyramid rather, that's been going. You see Jay Classy and Luke Yepes, who are getting ready to host in a little bit. I just think this is something that you just want to be at.
Yeah, I think that's the type of sorry. Continue.
No worries. This is somewhere you want to spend your Wednesday night. You want to spend it with your friends because you're all here for the same reason. And I think it's just an amazing, amazing thing to see.
Yeah, I think that it just basically shows the sense of community that we have around here. And that everyone's walking around, everyone's buying raffles, everyone's talking to everyone. We have so many people in the kids' corners. We have tattoos, we have bracelets, we have hair braiding, we have face painting, basically anything that a teacher's kid would love. We have at these tables right here.
And I mean, we're trying to get recruited to buy raffles. We're going to do that a little bit later. I know me and Mel have our eyes set on some specific prizes.
Oh yeah, I'm going after those.
I just think it's going to be all in all a fantastic night. I know we said it so much, but I mean, you see stormtroopers walking around and it's only the first 10 minutes. Just to see kids from all ages really just enjoying their time here. You're seeing kids who are the ages of like 4 to 5 who are just here to play and have fun and to enjoy it. Maybe they don't even know the specific causes. And then you have seniors in high school who know the importance of this event. And it just brings two different sides of the spectrum together.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to say before, Jake, that you said that each year the senior year is excited to do it, and that just shows the kind of community that we have here at Mepham, that you're waiting until your senior year to be able to host this event and to be able to shave all your heads for not even caring about prom at this point. You're shaving your heads for such a good cause, and I know so many people are doing so, and it's so exciting.
Absolutely, and you could see the excitement on so many of their faces. There is hundreds of people in this gym now, and there's going to be so much more soon to come as we're getting our picture taken. It's just
so popular tonight, Jake.
I know.
So many people. So many people here. Such a great community we have in Bellmore-Merrick.
Yeah, it's our third paparazzi experience tonight, and there's going to be so much more here to come as we get set for the official start this event, as we're waiting for our senior leaders to really get started.
Yeah. We know we got some good music going. We got a bunch of people walking around, talking, pictures being taken. It's just, I know I see a bunch of tables with our own Mepham students from leadership and Senior X and around the community that are selling and trying to just raise even more money for this cause. And I know we're trying to get to 50K tonight. Our goal is 50K, and I'm not too sure exactly what we're at, but I just know that I honestly don't have a doubt in my mind that we're not gonna make it to 50K, or we are gonna make it.
I mean, absolutely. With the community that we have, there's no doubt in my mind that the people in Bellmore-Merrick are so motivated. They care so much. And I just think that there is nothing stopping us from getting to that marker. But I want to go back to a point that you made earlier. You see some of the members of Mepham at each table. What do kind of the volunteers mean to this event?
I think that I know my teacher, Miss Geller, she is a big inspiration behind this event, working right next to Mr. Patton and Miss Dennis, who are the heads of this event. But I know Miss Geller's daughter did struggle battling cancer, and that there was multiple years that I know our librarian, Mrs. Stack, had shaved her head one year, and I'm unsure if Miss Geller did. I don't remember, but that we have these welcoming parts for even kids our age, but also the kids that teachers bring here. And it's just, it includes everyone, that it's not necessarily, you don't have to shave your, it's not only about shaving your head or donating the 10 inches of hair. It's that you're here and you're promoting this cause to make such a difference in something that is so poorly funded originally, that you can make this big of a difference.
Well, I think it's kind of what we've been talking about, and we've mentioned it so many times. Any little amount counts, whether that's money, whether that's hair, whether that's just showing up, being here, and supporting the event. Anything you do to show your support and show your passion for this event really, really just makes so much of a difference.
Yeah, and even when you come, you end up buying a raffle. You go for those prom tickets. You go for that blowout. You go for that dinner at that restaurant that you've been dying to go to. That, oh my gosh, there's a raffle. Like, it's just so exciting, and it's so engaging, and there's so much thought and effort that goes into putting this event on.
I will say, some of our senior leaders who are walking around with the raffle buckets, they might have a career in advertising.
Yeah, definitely getting your friends to buy those tickets. Hey, giving them a little shove. Hey, I know you want to buy a raffle ticket. So it's honestly just whether one person donating or another, it's all going to such a great cause. I know we're going to reach our goal tonight, and it's so exciting to see everyone come together.
I mean, absolutely. As you see, the stormtroopers, people from different universes, are apparently coming together here.
You just bring everyone to us.
Everyone's coming to Mepham for St. Baldrick's. It's just that big of an event. Everyone wants to be here. That's a little bit scary.
Oh, Jake, what? I know that's a stormtrooper. I'm not too Star Wars savvy. Do you know what the other ones are?
I have no clue. He looks like... Hopefully later in the, he does have a lightsaber. That's the first thing I noticed.
He does have a lightsaber.
I feel like the red color means something, but I'm not exactly sure.
That's the dark side, right?
Okay, so maybe the stormtrooper and him are going to fight later on. You never know.
Maybe a spin on the Wizard of Oz. Maybe the spin on Miss. Oh, I'm not.
I don't think it's going to be a spin on the Wizard of Oz.
I'm not going to ruin Mr. Patton's performance for those of you who haven't seen it yet. Oh, hello.
I like the glowing eyes. Yeah, that's really attention to detail.
That's kind of cool. Stormtroopers just. Oh yeah, we got nice, just right in front of our kids' corner, actually. But
I mean, there's just so much to do here. There's so much that we want people to have fun here. But we're going to send it over to Mr. Lolio for our first interview.
Hi, thanks guys. I'm Volunteer and I'm here with Mr. Lolio. So what did you say is your favorite part of this event so far?
I think the entire event is amazing. All the students that come out and participate, either they're volunteering or they're getting their head shaved. It's just great to see the whole community coming together to support the same cause.
And why would you say this event is so important to our community?
I think just in general, the idea of supporting benefits to help childhood cancer and finding the cure is really important, and it impacts a lot of members of, Bellmore-Merrick and all over Long Island. So it's just an important cause to support.
All right. Thank you guys. Now back to you guys at the table.
Thank you, Mr. Lolio. And what a night it is set to be. As we're getting set here in the middle of the gym, we have everyone gathering. Luke and Jake are up on the stage, and we're so excited to get some of the Shavees up there, and we're so excited to get some of the festivities going.
Yeah, it's everyone's gathered in the middle. We're getting ready to start. I'm excited to hear what Luke and Jake have to say. So why don't we tune into them now?
So far, it's going to be a lot of speeches so far. Jake and Luke have hosted almost every one of Mepham's event, I think, so far.
Oh, this year, yes.
It's been Pirate Fest, Mr. Mepham, and almost everything, so we're going to send it over to them.
a great performance. Riley Adams and Alana Muniz, such great performers.
Two very talented members of Skull and Bones who we'll see soon. But we're finally
More than what?
about to get started. And I gotta say, I am so excited. I've been looking forward to this all day and really for the past month.
Yeah, the first official day of the night is about to start. Jake and Move are taking it away, and I'm excited to see
How many,
who our first
how many questions am I asking?
There's more Star Wars characters. I think we have someone on the good side
About
now.
how many questions should Holly ask, and can we get some more
Led by the senior students in their participation in government classes.
Like how long it took you to get here, and like why are you guys doing it?
So the one that they want to talk about their group, so you can say like, so why are you guys all here? Tell me about your group. And say like, thank you for making the trek here, and then make a joke and then send it back to them. All right?
Tonight we are proud to say that as this moment, our online donation total over $50,000.
And we have officially reached our goal before the event even started. And that is accredited to everyone who donated, everyone who raised money. It is an incredible feat for Mepham, and we are all so proud of what we've been able to accomplish.
Yeah, so we have our over $50,000 raise, which I know we were talking about was our goal for the entire night, but it looks like we are going to far exceed that, which is honestly really exciting.
And any little amount matters, but an amount as large as this can really make a difference. So we want to thank everyone of the Bellmore-Merrick community and beyond for their efforts in cancer research.
Yeah, again, I'm excited to see who the first shaves. I can't see up there, but we have just such a massive crowd here tonight.
Do we have any predictions?
I think it is Joseph Smith. So a tribute to Joseph Maroney, which is one of Mepham's very own, who is currently refacing his battle with cancer.
Am I allowed to have my phone, or do I have to just like do it on the fly? Can I like read off without being okay? Because I'm like.
Yeah. If you're nervous. I mean, it's too quick. So like, so tell me, how did you guys get here? Make it light.
And another tribute to Miss Geller's daughter,
Do my best.
who has successfully beaten cancer, and she has been honored here for almost every year since. And this is again I believe our 15th annual 7 years.
Can you hear me talking?
It's really nice to see a sense of community in that perspective as well.
We're looking around getting ready for our first Shavee, I believe. But there's so many people who made this event possible. Miss Einbinder being one of them, Miss Geller, Mr. Patton, Miss Dennis, all these people who made this incredible night possible, and we would not be able to do the amount and impact the community amount without their help.
Yeah, you see like teachers who do events, but this is just a whole nother level. It hits home. It's such an incredible night that they are able to put together for our school and our community that brings everyone together. So, speaking of bringing everyone together, we're going to send it over to Hallie, who is going to be able to talk to some of our Star Wars friends.
So how long did it take them to get there? It's Hallie Gillison, and I'm here with the Star Wars group tonight. So can you ask me? I've heard that you guys have came from very far. So can you just tell me how long it took you to get here?
It was a very long trip. From a galaxy far, far away to this galaxy over here, this little planet, or little beautiful planet over here. It was a very long trip across time and space.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes, it took us quite some time to cross the many parsecs that we had to take to get here to this quaint little planet called Earth, I believe.
All right, that sounds great. So what brings you all here tonight?
Well, we heard there is a good cause, so we always want to come and support this great cause across any planet or anywhere in the galaxy. We will be there when there's a good cause.
All right, the more the merrier. That's all for me. Now back to you guys in the booth.
And Mr. DeMartinez could not have said it any better. I could not have said it better myself. We have built such a strong community here at Mepham, and seeing every single person in this gym for the same cause, to fight childhood cancer, just wanting to help the person to the left, to the right, because you really never know. This is such a fantastic thing that Mepham has been able to do.
Yeah, I know. He's highlighted the sense of community again, and that's basically just what we are here. It's just a giant community that brings so much awareness.
Donors must have raised a minimum of $50 to participate in tonight's event. It is now time to start our event. The stage is open for those who are ready to brave the shave.
Most exciting, but for a fantastic cause as the night has officially begun.
Here we go, Jake.
I don't know about you, but I'm excited. You can see everyone gathering in the middle to see
Pushing
some.
their way forward.
Everyone wants to see their friends. I mean, everyone wants to see some of their best friends with their new haircut, but it really is an incredible thing that they are doing, and there is not a single person who's not in the center of the floor.
Yeah, I can't even see who's putting that cape on first. I
think that's Derek Petritis first.
Derek Petritis. Oh, it's Derek Petritis, B&B's very own.
Is that Richie?
I think so. Richie. Oh, I see our Mepham boys soccer assistant coach. I can't see who else, but honestly, this is the best part of it all. Here we go.
Yeah, now we got.
Oh my gosh, we have Eric Rivera, Richie, Derek Petritis, Vincent,
and so many others from
Tyler Keegan.
From underclassmen to upperclassmen, everyone is braving the shave, and we are so happy to see everyone donating. And I'm just excited for the before and after pictures. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, here we go. There's a whole wow, this is you see every single one of them has the biggest smile on their face because you know that they're doing such an amazing thing for such an amazing cause.
I mean, absolutely. This is just a happy place to be. It's charitable. It's fun. There's lightsaber battles going on in the left corner. And there's Shavee is up in center stage. This is somewhere you want to be. This is somewhere that makes you happy. I haven't stopped smiling from the moment I walked in. It is such a great place to spend your Wednesday night.
Yeah, who else would want to be here? It's such a good energy. Just everyone around talking. We got so many performances coming up later tonight, and it's so exciting to have such amazing people host. And here, and coming up next to us, right as we're starting to shave,
I'm with a nationally ranked. Hey, what's up,
we
America?
We have our very own Mr. Patton.
Let's go!
First time being interviewed, right?
I am with a nationally ranked publication, B&B, that's nationally recognized. I'm like totally honored to be here. I'm actually see that right there?
Yeah.
Goose pimples. Goose pimples.
Oh, we feel the same way about you, Mr.
Oh,
Pattons.
listen, you got low standards if you're excited to see me, man. I'm a nobody. So what's going on tonight, guys? Are you excited to be here at St. Baldrick's?
I mean, we were just talking about it. You have not stopped smiling, and we have not stopped smiling from the moment you walk in. This is just such a happy place to be.
It totally is. I think this showcases tonight everything that's great about our community. From our broadcasting to our student production to our senior service learning project to our senior leaders. Right? Everyone anyone's involved here tonight. The balloons were donated by our athletic trainer. We have cosmetology here. We have, you know what I mean? You name it, it's here. And then you have outside community members. You have the 501st, the Star Wars people. You have Long Island's favorite bagpipe band, the Amityville Highland Pipers are here. So when you really look at that and you look around, that's pretty special. I can't say enough. So So why wouldn't I be smiling?
Yeah, exactly. We were talking about how it brings such a sense of community, how people from all over the district are here. I know I spoke to Mr. Chico from Mans. I see Miss Ward from Calhoun. It's just everyone from everywhere is coming.
Amazing.
To this
And
event
there's a woman over there that's walking towards us right now. She's a retired Mepham teacher, and she came back for this event. So you think of this like it's truly special. You don't have this everywhere else, you know. And then you have a generation of new younger teachers here at Mepham that are like the next young guns. You know, I'm like the old pistol, the old one now. You know what I mean? But like, I think that's an amazing thing. That's my friend Sue Tasak. She's amazing. What's going on? So it's pretty awesome.
I mean, it seems like everyone knows everyone here. Everyone wants to be here. But I want to go back to the thing you said about seniors. What do you think that their commitment and their devotion to helping, what has that done for
I think one of the biggest things with the you asked about the seniors?
Yeah.
Right? I think what's special about the seniors is you talk about it all the time, and it's like, you know, have to's kind of stink. When you have to do something, it's not as cool, but when you want to do something and you get to do something, it totally changes your mindset. So I think one of the biggest things here with our senior class is you're trying to teach them to be active citizens. And we say that there's enough mediocre people in the world today. Mepham isn't looking to make any more mediocre people. With the two of you are exceptions, the rule of saying this is what extraordinary people look like, and we need more of you guys. We need more of these people out there. That's what's going to really change the world.
Yeah, I think that you said we produce the extraordinary people at Mepham, and I think that just proves the type of community and staff and kids that we have here, and how it's just that amazing of a group to produce an event like this. Like, these kids don't have to be here.
Nope.
They have a million other places to be, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
And they chose to be here at this event at St. Baldrick's on Wednesday.
Well, you look at some of the teachers here. Some of the teachers are here not because they're getting paid, because it's volunteer. You think of like the custodian staff asked to be here tonight to set up. So the list goes on and on about people that help make this event happen.
So what does that mean to you to see just all these familiar faces and non-familiar faces here tonight?
I think it's special. You know what I mean? I always say that my favorite Boston movie is The Departed.
Oh.
You guys ever see The Departed?
Once or twice.
It's a gangster Boston movie, but the opening line says, "I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me." So I think after all these years here, the Mepham community has become a product of all of who we are, and that's special.
Definitely. So
look at you guys. You guys are friggin' smiling too. You guys can't stop smiling either.
We were talking about it. Look around.
It's pretty awesome. It pretty is. You know what I mean? So, well, listen. I'll come back later. Can I go run around and go do something?
Yes.
All right. Listen. I love you guys. Thank you for being nationally ranked. Congratulations for all of your work. We're over $50,000. Oh dear God. Let's go.
Thank you, Mr. Patton.
And one of our faculty's most respected and one of the most down-to-earth, fun people you've ever met. He has done so much for the Mepham community, and we cannot be more thankful to have him here at Mepham.
Yeah, he just makes such an impact on all of our students here. Whether he's a teacher or he's in the same classroom or you see him at these types of events, you know Mr. Patton, you know how amazing and the amazing things that he brings about. And it's just like, look at the event that he produced today. Look at that absolute sea of people. Like that, this just doesn't happen in any old community. This is 15 years running here, and it's just gotten bigger and better every single year.
I mean, this is truly one of a kind. You will never see this really anywhere else. A community this tight, this just so jam-packed into one place for one common goal, for one community. This is an incredible thing to see.
Yeah, I totally agree. And that right now, there's our very own teacher shaving ahead.
And our very own Maya Pasnisi, who's been talking about shaving her brother for literal weeks, I think is going to get to do that soon.
Oh my goodness, yes. And again, Maya Pasnisi's brother, he's a freshman. Again, this is the type of event that brings all grades. It's not like, oh, I'm not going, it's a senior thing. I'm not going, it's a freshman thing. This is a Mepham High School event. This is not even a Mepham. This is a Bellmore-Merrick event. And it expands to even so much more than that. That's where we are here today. But this event reaches so much further than just our community.
I mean, I've been going here for years. I think this is my fourth event, and this is my fourth year in high school, if that puts things into perspective. but this has been an event in 30 countries worldwide. This is national. This is something that so many places have been able to donate and been able to contribute to. But I do want to point something out that you said about the freshmen. There's been, today and tonight alone, there's been more freshman Shavees than anyone else. There's been 5 already, and we're 20 minutes into this event. So this is not a senior event. This is not, oh, I'll wait till next year. This is, I want to get involved and I want to make myself known. I want to do something great for my community.
Yeah, I honestly, Jake, I have goosebumps. It's such, this event is just, it has such a deeper cause than, oh, I'm just going to shave my head off, just going to raise money. You're genuinely changing someone's life by buying a bracelet, buying a raffle ticket, sending that link. Hey, Grandma, like, please donate. I'm raising money. And they're, oh, for what? For St. Baldrick's. I'm fundraising for childhood cancer. It's just such, it spreads. Like Jake said, it's been in over 30 countries worldwide. It's grown from just one event in the year 2000 to over 800 events in 2017, which I can assume it's grown even more since then.
I mean, this event, this organization is growing exponentially, to say the least. In just a few years, they quadrupled the number of events, and that was long ago. So think of the numbers that they have right now, as we're going to send it down to Isabella Lettieri with a Shavee this time.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Derek Petrides, who just got out of the chair. Derek, what inspired you to be here tonight?
Mostly my friends. They were all doing it, so I had to join in on the fun.
All right. Now, what would you say is your favorite part of being here tonight?
The whole community coming together to put an end to childhood cancer.
All right. Thank you. That's all for me. Now back to you guys on the floor.
And thank you, Derek. And see, that's what we were talking about. Already a freshman who is getting involved. It's just something you want to be a part of. That at the end of the day, that is just so important.
And you just see more and more people just, it's just an endless line of people going up to go shave their heads, and endless people wearing the bracelets and wearing the shirts. You only get a shirt if you donate over $50. Look around and see how many people are wearing the St. Baldrick shirt. That is just a minimum of how many people that have fundraised times 50.
And just move this out of the way. You're one of them.
Yes, I am one of them.
But you're entirely right. Almost everyone you see here is wearing a shirt. Almost everyone here has played their part, and even by being here, you're doing your part for the community. And I think that's my favorite part about this event, is where you don't have to be the highest fundraiser. You don't have to donate the most money. You don't even have to shave your head. But showing up is enough to show that you care.
Yeah, it's just like it's something tomorrow at school. St. Baldrick's gonna be, everyone's talking about, hey, I saw whoever shaved his head, hey, I got a tattoo, hey, I bought a bracelet. Like, it's something that unites everyone. Between all these people that are here tonight, you see, it's an absolutely absurd amount. And I'm sure as the night goes on, we're nearing around the halfway mark, but not there quite yet. But I'm sure even as the night goes on, we're going to have more and more people walking into this gym. We're going to have more and more events going on, raffles being pulled, bracelets being bought, faces being painted. It's just, it's so great to see it all happening right in
Well, I
front
think
of
we
us.
do need to point something out. If you could see the table right now, this is a full stage of underclassmen Shavees. That is really something that was not expected. It was not necessary, but it's an incredible thing to see. It doesn't matter how old you are, but doing your part is what matters. And all these young men and women have seen that.
Yes, and events like these are definitely driven by the senior classes. But just seeing that what you said, at least 5 freshmen from just before, who knows who else has shaved their head already. But you just see that this event is going to keep happening for years and years. I know Mr. Patton said that an old teacher had come by, alumni come from who graduated 1, 2, 3 years ago. It's just, it brings everyone back. It's something to talk about every year.
Can I get your name?
Absolutely. It's not just something to do. It's something you want to do. And I think that's the best thing. You want to show up. You want to be a part of this. and you want to be able to go to school tomorrow and tell the tale of what a night this was.
Yeah, I think it's so amazing to just watch everyone walking around, laughing, smiling. Like, I don't see one face of a person that is upset or sad. Like, it's just such a feel-good event.
You're not gonna see a face like that. I mean, there's lightsaber battles, there's Shavees, there's popcorn. What is not to
I'm
love?
Alec Ellison, and I'm here tonight with Jack Weber. So can you tell me why you came to St. Baldrick tonight?
Oh yeah, so I have a fellow teammate who's
Oh, we're not live yet. I thought we were live. I'm Alec Ellison, and I'm here today with Jack Weber. Can you tell me why you were here at St. Baldrick tonight?
Yeah, so I have a former teammate, Joseph Maroney, who's going to be here today, who had cancer, and yeah, just growing up with going to high school with Joe and playing lacrosse with him has throughout the years it's been awesome, and just him having this sucks, and support him.
Have you donated in any other way tonight besides getting your head shaved?
Yes, I raised, I don't know, $500 for, I don't know, but yeah, I raised money on St. Baldrick's.
Why do you think it's important to have this event each year?
Yeah, it brings the community together, for a good cause, and yeah, it's just something fun to do, support people with cancer.
How do you think that, shaving your head, how do you think it affects the people who do have cancer?
What's up?
With you shaving your head, how do you feel that it helps the people that do have cancer?
It makes them feel united, you know, they're not alone, no one's gonna be staring at them, it's just hair, you know, it grows back, and yeah, it's just cool to do to support someone.
All right, thank you so much. That's all from me. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thanks, Allie. So glad to
Thank you
hear
so much.
that. I know Jack is an upperclassman, but it's just so great. Again, he's a junior. He's gonna be in our spots next year in the senior class, coming for whether PIG or Gov or anything else that all the social studies teachers, all the social studies classes get involved, and it's so amazing to see everyone get together like this.
Absolutely, and this is just such a crazy thing to witness. I mean, a stormtrooper just walked in front of our camera. It's just something you don't see every day, and it's such a feel-great kind of thing. You see little kids running about with a smile on your faces. You see 17-year-olds running about with a smile on their face. You see teachers, parents. There is not a frowning soul here.
Yeah, we have people from all over. I see people from my admin from my elementary schools. I see admin from our schools, and we have students, again, alum, and just everyone from every population of our school is here tonight and walking around and having a time with their friends, looking at who's shaving their head, and I think we're getting ready for our Skull and Bones performance, so why don't we throw it on over to them. What a great performance by our Skull and Bones Drama Club.
I mean, yeah, and you could see they picked their most fun scene for such a fun night. They were having fun up there. I was having fun watching them, and I just can't wait until next week's performance.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Wizard of Oz, such a great movie. The Skull and Bones, such a great program. They never fail to. They never disappoint. They never disappoint.
Never, and what a classic to perform. I'm so excited to watch that. And if you can attend, make sure to check it out. Only on B&B, of course. But what a time it is. We're getting ready for our next festivity soon. But there's just so much to look at. There's so much to take in. There's Shavee's about. Photographers from volunteers from the school. There's different booths about. There's raffles soon that will be called later on. And I'm just so excited to see what's planned next.
And as this is all going on, we still have people up there shaving their heads every moment. Every time someone comes out, another person just steps in. It's just, again, the massive line. And it's just an endless amount of people that are going up to shave their heads.
And then Mel has visitors. Mel has visitors. She's very popular, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's just so fun to see. There's so many people from so many different ages, grades, and different. There's just so much to do here. There's so much to come watch. There's so much to see. And you're going to see everyone you know, whether they shave their heads or they're here to have a fantastic time.
Yeah, and I know that so many families and so many friends, and again, I see people from all over the district here, and it's so exciting to just know that our event has reached such a far realm of people. Did they just say Owen Heller shaving his head?
Is that what they said?
Is that what they just said? Owen Heller shaving his head?
I don't know. I think that is what they said.
Yeah, and I can tell. There's a sudden commotion.
You can see people now apparently rushing to the floor as soon as that's said.
Yeah, and it's I'm having FOMO right now, Jake. I need to go see what's up there. But I think it's that. It's just that sense of excitement and adrenaline that you get when someone shaves their head, and when someone goes up there and you see that person, you know that person who's going to go sit in that chair. It just makes it that much more exciting.
Absolutely. You see some of your best friends just brave as a shave. You see some people you've never met, but you're just excited for them. And I think that's what's so awesome about this.
Yeah, and it's just, I can't say it enough, Jake. It's just such an amazing event. We have so many different aspects of our community here. We have the stormtroopers, we have the face painters, we have people who's still in uniforms coming right from tryouts and practices. It just shows that how much dedication and how much people want to be here. Coming gross from a sweaty practice, and you're coming right back into even probably just a sweaty gym to come be here for this event and see the people shaving their head and raise money. And it's just so exciting overall.
I mean, this is not an event you can miss under any circumstances. Tryouts or not, practice or not. This is something you're going to want to be at. This is going to go down in the history books. It's 15th annual. It's so exciting. It's so electric. And I'm just so excited that I get to be a part of it in the small way that I can.
Yeah, and I will say, Jake, I know we're both seniors, and I'm really upset that I'm not going to be here for this next year. Maybe if I'm lucky, my spring break will align. But the fact that I was here all 4 years for this event. But yeah, I guess that is right. Owen Heller is in fact shaving his head. We did hear that breaking news, right? And that, again, that's just part of the community sense and the excitement that it's just. When you hear a name or you see someone you know shaving their head, it's just, again, it's something to talk about tomorrow, and it's so exciting as a whole.
mean, absolutely. He's someone that everyone knows. He's been interviewed way too many times here on BMB.
Yes.
And it's just so exciting when you see someone or hear someone who's braving the game, especially when it's someone that you know and someone you're just that great of friends with.
Yeah, and it's just, you see people bouncing around from table to table and just talking to all these admin and different people. And speaking of admin, we have our very own Mr. DeMartinez, principal of Mepham, who was able to sit down with us right now. Hello, Mr. DeMartinez. How are you?
Hello, I'm well, Mel. How are you?
I'm great. So, tonight is going great. We already reached well over our goal, I'm sure, between raffles and the donations that we made prior to. It's just so exciting.
It's something I've learned about the Mepham community. Every time I think I'm surprised by an act of generosity or community service project that gets done around here, they go and top themselves. And I say they, and it's us, it's everybody here. You know, people like Mr. Patton and Ms. Dennis, we're constantly pushing the students to do more, go further. And it's that kind of attitude that all of our teachers share, which is why, you know, to toot our horn for a little bit, Mepham is climbing whatever academic rankings you look at. We're climbing niche.com rankings. You know, it shows the best schools in the area, and it's because of this spirit. It's because of this community.
I mean, you say the word community so much every day in the hallway, even when you're standing on stage addressing everyone. Seeing everyone out on the floor, what does that kind of mean to you?
It's for me such a point of personal pride, professional pride, and really it humbles me because I'm so proud to be a leader here in this building. And you know, this is a collective group that, you know, this culture that was built here, this is when Mr. Harrington was here as principal. He built that culture. Mr. Gomez built that culture. So to come in for those two great leaders and just try to keep this amazing community and culture going. As to what community really means to me, it's this, you know, even though we're here for a terrible reason, you know, an affliction on our society and on so many people, where you can still enjoy the time together and you can still get together and say, all right, you know what, we're gonna try to make the world a little better. We're gonna raise money. We're gonna raise awareness, and we're gonna enjoy the company of each other while we do it.
Yeah, and this is your third or fourth St.
This is my third year.
Your third
yeah,
St.
my
Baldrick.
third St. Baldrick.
So,
Yeah.
how has this changed, and how it just? I'm sure it's exceeded your expectations, as you were just saying.
Yeah, it's getting more crowded every year, which to me is a sign that, you know, people want to be here. They want to raise money. They want it's an event that people place really high value in for really good reason. And you know, you look at I just said hello to two of my former students from Calhoun. So you have an assistant principal from Calhoun that came to say hello. You have former students from Calhoun. So this is not just a Mepham, you know, thing. This is, you know, Merrick, Bellmore, South Merrick. You have our entire Bellmore-Merrick community supporting us tonight, and that makes it just one level up.
I mean, definitely, you see people, seniors, freshmen, people from other schools, elementary schools. It's an incredible thing to see. What do you think is one message you would want to tell each and every person?
I would want to tell them that, you know, I can remember being a young person and feeling that it's hard for me to impact my community. I don't know how to help. You know, I'm only 9 years old, I'm only 12 years old, I'm only 16 years old. What can I really do? And everyone here tonight is doing something, whether it's showing support or raising money or just being a part of this collective energy. This is serving your community. So it doesn't have to be that you create a brand new organization or you go out and you put 1 million hours into something. Those things are great. But acts like tonight and being a part of tonight is a way to serve your community. And everyone can do it. And that's the best part about it.
Yeah, I totally agree. We were talking how, again, I know you talked about the districts. We see people from everywhere. I see people from Calhoun. I see alumni. I see future students of Mepham and the district that are just coming here and being here. And again, they may not be shaving their heads or donating their attentions to hair. They're going to the kids' corners. They're getting their hair braided. They're buying bracelets. They're getting their raffles. It's just such a great thing to see in our community.
Agreed. Well said.
Thank you.
I mean, definitely. What do you think, is there anything you would change about this event? As amazing as it is there anything you would change
I'll tell you what, man, if we keep growing, we may need to open it up to the other gym. You know, like we may need a second DJ. You know, that's a great problem to have. I'll be happy to, you know, help find the money for that if we have that problem.
I love to hear it. I will say, me and Mel were talking about it so much. We have not stopped smiling since we walked in this gym. It's such an amazing place to be, and it's such an amazing place to spend our Wednesday night. And I really don't think I'd rather have it any other way.
Nowhere I'd rather be. And you know, you see so many people bring their families, and you know, Miss Dennis's parents are here, because it is a family event. You know, every family, you know, for the most part, has been afflicted, you know, by cancer at some point. So, you know, it's not just for students, it's not just for future pirates, it's for everyone. And that's why it's going to continue to grow.
Yeah, very well said. Thank you, Mr. DeMartinez. We will let you get back to, I'm sure you're making your rounds.
Well, thanks for letting me hijack. You guys are awesome.
Thank you so much.
Obviously, our principal and an incredibly important part to the Mepham community. He's built it up so much along with the help of the principals before, but we really attribute a lot of it and a lot of what's happening tonight to him. Such an incredible figure and someone almost everyone in the school.
And Mr. DeMartinez has really made an impact on our Mepham community. And we're going to hear more from our community with Hallie, who's going to talk to Gabby Bacon.
Hey guys, I'm here with Gabby Bacon today. So I've seen this wonderful shirt on you. I love the design. Can you tell me more about it?
So to get one of the shirts today, we had to raise $50. It's very important because we don't want to take money away from the charity. So to fundraise, we not only get the shirt, but we also get to pay back and goes to the charity itself.
All right, so can you tell me more about the event? Like, what does it mean to you? Why is it important?
To me, this event is very important because I've had family members that are affected by cancer and very similar to many of the people at our school. So I think it's very important that we just don't forget it and that we all come together and show our unity for everyone.
I also noticed that you're over there by the raffles and stuff. Can you tell me like how that also like gets into the...
Yes. So all the raffle money will go back and will be donated to St. Baldrick's, but it's very important. Like there's a lot of the students in PIG fundraise for these, so it's very exciting and there's a lot of different stuff.
All right, well you heard it here first. Now back to you guys in the booth.
Thanks so much, Hallie.
Thank you so much.
Nikki, I'm so glad to be on air right now.
Me too. It's a really great event, and I love seeing all the community come together and just support one another. And all the people shaking their heads, it's really entertaining.
Yeah, you can see that the gym today is really packed with people. Everybody really wants to be in here right now, and it's just a great thing to see everybody putting in like so much to help the community. People literally getting rid of their hair to show their support. It's really just such a heartwarming thing to see, Nikki.
Yeah, it's not just people choosing to do a little bit, just fundraise or just do one thing. They're really putting everything they can. People have fundraised almost $4,000. We've raised $50,000 as a school, and it's just really great to see everyone come together and do their part. And all together, it just contributes to an amazing thing. So it's really nice to see that here today.
Yeah, you can really see that Mepham and that really is just like community spirit coming out here today. It's friends, it's family shaving people's hair along with the professionals, and it's really just like a packed house in here. They have all sorts of events going on for kids and for just everybody really to come together and to support.
Yeah,
and it's just such a great thing to see.
Yeah, they're really making this a fun event. And obviously everything is for childhood cancer, but they're trying to show support to those who are fighting. We have a few of our own who are battling cancer at the school, and it's really just to show that everyone is supporting them, even if they don't know them that well. We know that they're part of our school, and even if they're not, even any other kids with childhood cancer, we're just really here for them, and this is just one way that we show it by coming together and doing all of these things for people and really making it a fun day, even though obviously childhood cancer is a very big battle that people unfortunately have to go through sometimes.
Yeah, and I think that events like this exist so we can all show our support as a community to really show people that they're not alone in this battle. That's why it's like we have so many different things going on in this gym right now, from the hair cutting to everything else really. They're selling all sorts of raffle tickets, and they have popcorn selling, kids corners, all sorts of activities. But really just to showcase that people aren't alone when they're going through this struggle, and that the battle of childhood cancer is not something that you have to go through by yourself. It's everybody here is here to support you, and there's all sorts of a community around you that is here for you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not just one person shaving their heads. I think there was about 50 people. We've already seen so many, and they just keep coming. And people are just so willing to do whatever it takes to show their support for other people who are battling childhood cancer.
Yeah, I could never imagine just shaving all my head off, considering the amount of hair. But I admire it so much. Like, it's what you can see here. It's like it's such a brave act for people, really, to just shave off all of their hair, and it's really just a showcase of really just community. And you can see here that we're getting some bagpipers coming in a second, and it's really just a great night here in Mepham.
Yeah, it really is. The bagpipers are getting ready to play, and they're going to come in soon. And Mr. Patton, one of our school teachers here, is going to be one of those members who's coming in
momentarily.
Yeah.
As we can inside the gym now, it's clear now. Making space for those coming in.
Everyone's packed in so tight. Everyone's got many people here. They're really trying to show their support. And it's just showing that no one's alone, and everyone, like we said before, everyone's coming together as a community. About 300 people fundraised before this event, and now more people are showing their support.
My biggest supporter, but thank you.
bagpipers. They played many songs. That was like it was very cool to watch in person. The big circle that came around them. It was very nice to see.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Anyway, I really do think that as this event is going on, it's like you can feel the spirit within the gym, just getting everybody so happy to be here. It's everybody's with their friends, and it's just genuinely such a great night. I love seeing everybody just interacting, and they're buying popcorn. It's just such a great thing to see for the community.
Yeah, definitely. And it doesn't even start today. It started like weeks ago when these people started to fundraise, and one of the top donors had almost $4,000. I know I mentioned that before, but I just think that's a really awesome thing to be able to raise that much money for this amazing foundation is just really impactful, and I know that's going to help a lot of people, so that's awesome. I personally was able to raise over $200, so I'm really glad.
Incredible.
I'm really glad that this is going to the amazing St. Baldrick's Foundation, and I hope that I can help out some people.
Yeah, the St. Baldrick's Foundation is such an incredible event, and this Drop Your Locks Foundation is just one of the many things that we do. But having events like this, where it's like the Shaping the Heavens, it's very symbolic to Mepham. It's like we've had events prior to this to really get people excited and to really get people to come, and it was just such an incredible thing to really see everybody how important this is to the community.
Yeah, exactly. And all this money that they're fundraising is going to go to research, and just it's going to save a lot of lives. So, and there's popcorn too.
It is such an incredible foundation. That's why everybody in here being so supportive is so important to do it, because having the funds to keep it going and to support the research is so important for the battle against childhood cancer.
Yeah,
to find a cure, it's so important. That's why everybody being in the gym today, rocking all of the shirts, it's just such an incredible thing to see, because you know that they are supporting such an incredible cause.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of kids think it's hard to help someone that has cancer or do anything for them. So this is just one way that they could get involved and really just help out our community and the world at large. And just all the people that are fighting this battle. And even if they can't physically show that they're supporting them, they are. And hopefully those kids will get that research that they need to help them save their lives.
Right. Having events like this is so important, because it really does show that the younger generation can help people in ways that they wouldn't be able to otherwise. And that's why running events like this is so important, because it's helping a larger community and it's giving them access to helping a cause that otherwise it might be overlooked. They might not be able to donate as easily, and it's really just a great way for the community to come together and to support a cause like this and to have such easy access and just give away what they can help.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, everyone doing their part. You can see even the girls are cutting off their hair, not necessarily shaving them, but they're cutting enough that it will really help someone, or even just show that they're supporting, show their solidarity to those people that are battling cancer and unfortunately losing their hair with those treatments that they're going through.
Yeah, it's such an incredible thing to see here tonight that whoever can get involved is helping in whatever way that they can. Yeah. It's great to see in here all the guys rocking the buzz cut, and all of the few girls that are cutting their hair, to see rocking that short hair, as we can see on the stage right now. And now let's throw it over to Bella Latieri, who's interviewing some also Shavees.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Braden Giorgiani and Max Chiotti. Max, why did you decide to shave your head tonight?
Because you really want to help kids with cancer, fight their horrible disease.
Do you know anybody in particular that you're trying to support?
Obviously, Joe Maroney and all the people who have childhood cancer.
And Braden, why did you decide to shave tonight?
I decided to shave tonight because I've known an abundance of people who have dealt with childhood cancer and even have childhood cancer right now. And I just wanted to shave for them.
Okay, and what would you guys say is your favorite part of tonight?
Shaving my head and look like Thrag from Invincible probably got to be my favorite part.
And what's your favorite part?
Probably seeing everyone I know bald, like Max. Hold on, Max. Give me a 360, Max. like, that's my favorite part.
We both got to partake tonight in shaving your head. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you, Max and Brayden. Now back to you guys on the floor.
Thanks so much, Bella. And it's really great to see how excited everybody is with shaving their heads tonight. It's really great to see the community come together and really celebrate in this way.
Yeah, really. That's another thing. Nobody's shaving their head and like complaining about how they look. They're all happy. They're all smiling. They're all excited to be a part of this. And everyone's just looking around. They're taking pictures with each other. They're all so excited to be able to be a part of this. And as we can see here, there's another person shaving their head, probably one of the 50, if not more.
Yeah, it's such an incredible thing to see tonight, to know that everybody who's walking around with their shaved heads is doing it voluntarily to help a cause in this way. It's really just it's such a show of support, and it's really just a selfless act on their part. It's really a great thing to see because you know that they're doing it from the bottom of their heart just to help others.
Yeah, and each of these people that shaved their heads had to fundraise at least $50 before they were able to shave their heads. So that significantly contributes to the $50,000 that we've raised as a school and as a community. So that's really impactful.
Yeah, it's an incredible effort to see how these people are really coming together, and it's really like everybody who's raising money to help, because I'm sure that there were plenty of people like yourself, Nikki, who raised all this money and didn't want to shave their head necessarily, but still wanted to contribute to the cause in whatever the way that they could. And so they wanted to really just raise as much as they could. And it's a great thing to see tonight that everybody wants to help in whatever way that they can.
Yeah, agreed.
It's a great thing to see, Nikki. And I love seeing in the gym here tonight how many happy faces that there are. And then everybody's walking around smiling. Nobody's in the dumps, because it's hard to be when you're in such a great place like this, where it's everybody who's here is just here to help in whatever way that they can, and really just wants to come together to show their support towards this cause.
So the people shaving the hair they got outside professional hairstylists, as well as some of the program, the cosmetology program, some of those members to come and generously donate their time to shaving people's heads. So that's really cool too. That's another aspect of the community. They're getting these hairstylists that are from around Bellmore-Merrick, and they're getting them to come to our event and give their time to us.
Yeah, and this event is annually anticipated. It happens year after year. People just want to come back and show their support in whatever way they can. And it's teachers are here, students are here, people from outside of the community, parents are all here, and they all just want to help in whatever way that they can, because this is truly just like such an incredible cause. You can see here, it's parents, it's teachers, it's the cosmetology students. They all want to come and help in whatever way that they can. This event is truly anticipated.
Yeah.
People look forward to this all year. This is the highlight, because it's such a great way to show that you really care about this community.
Yeah, I bet if you asked a lot of these people what their favorite Mepham event is, they would definitely say this one, because it is definitely one of the most anticipated, like you said, definitely one of the best events of the year to come to and support and show all, especially considering we have students who are affected, Mepham students who have been battling this childhood cancer, and we want to show them that they're not going through it alone. And even though maybe we're not their best friends, we want to show that we are a member of their community, and for the night we will be in support of them, and always in the future too.
Yeah, that's why I love seeing the teams that donated towards this cause. Like, it's completely accessible to see that teams like Courage for Carson, Mepham's Boys Lacrosse, and Skull and Bones, they've all, as a team, collectively raised a significant amount of money towards this cause. And it's just such a great thing to see, because it's all these people who are a part of it coming together because they really care about it. And there are people who are donating, who are raising under individual names and the teams, and I love seeing the teams. Everybody who's contributing is contributing in a very impactful way, but the teams is just such a meaningful thing.
Yeah. I know that Courage for Carson is for sophomore at school, and obviously Boys Lacrosse and Skull and Bones, they're our community, our school groups, and they're all raising money together towards this amazing foundation. And additionally, some of those people in those groups are also raising separately. So just contributing again to we actually beat our goal of 50,000. We're almost at 51,000 now.
Yeah, that's just a great thing to see. 51,000 is such a large amount towards this cancer research. Everybody wants to help aid and find something to help. And it's really, it's such as a community coming together in this way, it's just such a great thing to see.
So, St. Baldrick's has been going on for about 25 years. Mepham has not been doing it for that long, but I know that 25 years, that's a long time. They definitely are, it's just an amazing foundation, and they're definitely going to impact a lot of people's lives and really just help people with this fundraising. It's really going to help them raise money for what they need to do in this life-saving research that's going to really impact a lot of people in a positive way.
Yeah, and it's really just such a great thing to see how people are coming together, and they're really they're putting forth their best effort towards helping. It's donating your hair is such an important part of you, and it's really just such a great selfless act for these people to be doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's great to see how big this gym is getting packed. Everybody's here to watch their friends, and everybody's here to support whatever way that they can.
They're shaving each other's heads. They're really just having fun with it, and all in support for those who are going through this tough battle. Because they may not be going through it themselves, they want to show that they're there for them, and they're going to do everything that they can to just make them feel like they're not alone, because they're not.
Yeah, it's the greatest show of service on their part. It's really just such a great thing. They have a lifted platform for everybody to see, and you can see as the crowd is gathering around it. They want to record, and they want to see all of their friends shaving their head as a show of solidarity, and it's really just such an incredible act on their part.
Absolutely. Everyone's got their St. Baldrick's t-shirts on. Some people have their Team Joseph t-shirts for a junior, Joseph, who is also battling childhood cancer along with Carson, and people are just really showing that's just another way that they're showing their support for those two and for everyone, and for our teacher Miss Geller's daughter who also went through this. There's just so many people in our community and that are affected, and all of the other people as well.
Yeah, it's such an incredible thing to see here, and it's really just great for everybody who's within the gym and cutting their hair. And we're actually joined right now by a Shavee herself, or should I say, haircut. It's very nice to have you, Kim Nadler.
Thank you for having me.
So Kim, what inspired you to get involved within this fundraiser?
So when I was in 5th grade, I actually donated my hair just on my own because I thought it would be a nice thing to do. So once I got to Mepham, my sophomore year, I donated my hair just because it had been something I'd already done, so I figured, why not? So since it was long enough again this year, I figured might as well.
A very nice way to spend your senior year, St. Baldrick's. So Kim, why did you choose to support childhood research through St. Baldrick's?
It's something that it touches so many people. So it's just a great cause to get involved in, whether you donate hair, you shave, or just raising money in general, or just being here. It's such a great cause.
Yeah, and so as getting your hair cut, I know that you had to raise money, a minimum of $50. How much did you raise to get your hair cut tonight?
I actually, last I checked, I raised about $1,116, I think.
That's incredible.
Awesome.
That's such a great show of contribution. I love that. What was your fundraising goal? Did you surpass it, or you yet to hit it?
Originally, it was 500, and then as I kept hitting it, I increased it to 800 and then 1,000. So right now it's 1,200. We're pretty close to that.
I hope you hit it by the end of the night. That is so incredible that you more than doubled it. That's such an accomplishment. What do you really hope that people are going to take away from tonight?
Just in general, just supporting such great causes, helping out the community. We have some community members who struggle with, are fighting with cancer currently, or have overcome cancer in the past. So just in general helping raise awareness and raise money to help them out.
Yeah, that was such a great contribution. Why did you decide to go up and shave your hair rather than just raise the money yourself?
So when you donate hair, they turn it into a wig for a girl who is struggling with cancer right now. I figure I have enough hair, might as well give some to another girl who may be battling something right now.
That's such an incredible thing to do. Thank you so much, Kim.
Thank you.
Your hair looks incredible.
Thank you. Thank you.
Looks beautiful. That's
Thank
such an
you.
incredible act that you did. Really, it is truly selfless.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you so much for coming. In the gym now, it's still packed house. It's really just such a crowded gym as everybody is really getting hyped about it, and it's just such an incredible thing.
Yeah, it really is truly incredible. You can see people are still shaving their heads. It's just going on all night, and people are just not, people are here showing their support all night. They're not going home just yet.
Yeah, and it's still it's a busy gym here. The DJ is still going. Nobody's ready to go home, like you said. It is a packed house. Everybody wants to see that Shavees getting rid of their hair, and the kids' corner is still, as you can see, braiding hair away, doing the tattoos, stickers, I'm sure. And it's such a great thing to see that everybody can get involved in this. It's a wonderful thing to see that all ages are able to come, from adults to children to high schoolers. Everybody's here. It's such a great thing to see.
Yeah, absolutely. And the whole reason that this foundation was started was because, do you know why?
I'm not sure, Nikki. Why?
Well, I believe it was because the amount of money that really goes when people are donating and fundraising for cancer research, it's just not a large percentage that goes actually towards that. So St. Baldrick's was created to kind of just really give that money to where it needs to go and not just take away from that. Like, you're truly giving a good amount of that.
Yeah.
And now we're going to toss it to Bella in the field.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Coach Walsh. Coach Walsh, how do you feel to be here tonight to shave your head?
Oh, it's great. We're here because Joseph Maroney on our team, we found out he came down with cancer for a second time in his life, and we're all here to support him. That's why we're all shaving our heads tonight.
And how has this impacted you and the team?
Oh, it's a great bonding experience. These guys have been behind us. We've had other fundraisers for Joseph as well. So this second one for the rest of childhood cancer, and just someone that we know, it's really close to us and we love him. So, it's really big for us.
It's great that you got the whole team to support him and everyone in this community. Thank you so much for your contributions. Thank you, team. Thank you. Back to you guys in the studio.
That was really awesome to see how many of them were willing to...
Thank you so much to Bella and the boys lacrosse team. That was a great thing to see.
Yeah, that was really awesome. They're really showing their support for Joseph Maroney, who's on the lacrosse team. And they're really showing their support for him by being here and by supporting him and wearing their shirts for him.
Yeah,
just doing all they can to show their support.
It's truly like a family that they have, and it's such a nice thing to see how people come out here to support each other within their team and within the entire larger community. Because tonight, I wish that everybody could get interviewed, because I'm sure that everybody here is here to show their support towards everyone with childhood cancer, and to just genuinely help with the cause as much as they can.
Yeah, absolutely. And now we're gonna toss it over to Hallie.
Hey guys, I'm here with Liv, and it seems to me that you've just been manning this popcorn all night. Like, how do you do your part for St. Baldrick's tonight?
Well, I try to raise money, I try to do the decorations, usually we sell the popcorn, but because you guys raised so much money this year, I figured I would give it to you guys for free. I'm so proud of you guys. You guys keep on killing it and raising money, and it makes me very happy, and I'm always proud of you all.
Right, how do you think that St. Baldrick's affects the community?
I think that it really brings a lot of attention to childhood cancer, and it brings a lot of the community together, because there are people in the community that are affected by it, and it really does show everybody, that we are one voice, one district, and it makes me very happy to see that.
I know that there are also a whole bunch of other festivities around, so do you think that everything combined really makes a difference?
I think so, but from the fundraisers to little things like over there, they have the girls doing the face painting. We have different people coming in and doing things. Everybody shaving their head that raise money to shave their head. I think it's amazing, and I think everybody doing their part is a big part of what makes Mepham and Bellmore-Merrick School District different, the community that it is.
Well, that's it from us. Now back to you guys in the booth.
Yeah, thank you, Hallie. It's so great to see here tonight that Liz is contributing in such a major way.
Yeah, I saw her earlier setting up by blowing up those balloons behind her, and just even the things that you wouldn't necessarily think of, like the preparation that goes into this and everything like that. It's just everyone's coming together to do their part, and I know she's got the popcorn over there, even the hair braiding, things like this. It just everyone's doing their part to show their support for our community.
Yeah, it's so great to see how people are, helping out with this event and volunteering in this way, because it's completely volunteer. They chose to be here to work this event in this way, and it's the teachers, it's the students, everybody who's here working the tables, and really just like the cosmetology students, all of them are volunteering in this way, and it's a great thing to see.
And everyone's happy to do it, really. Everyone's smiling, going around laughing with each other. And even though this is obviously for an unfortunate cause for childhood cancer, everyone's showing that they're supportive and they're willing to help out their friends and their community in any way possible.
Yeah, and it's important to recognize here tonight all of the people that have really made this event happen, because to be true, it wouldn't run tonight without the help of the volunteers as well as the people who are, leading the event. Up next, we're actually going to have Miss Carrie Dennis, here being interviewed. So I'm very looking forward to speaking to her.
Me too. She was a big part in making this event happen. Her, alongside Mr. Patton and Miss Geller, they really just were able to put this event together and make it what it is. And it really wouldn't be what it is without them. They really took it from the ground and built it up to be what it is over the years. And now we're years later, and it's truly an amazing event that everyone looks forward to every year. So it really wouldn't be possible without them and their contributions and their time and effort and their preparation.
Yeah, truly the reason that this event runs year after year. They're the reason that everybody's able to come back and able to come and shave their heads and show their support in this way, because they've put so much time and effort into planning this, making sure that everything's going to run. And it's really just a great thing to see that it's their baby, it's the products that they're wanting to help, and it's wonderful to see walking around them trying to oversee everything tonight.
Yeah, agreed. And I know that the leadership program has a big part in this too. They're running those tables over there with the donations and the tickets and the face painting and the braiding and all that. So that's a big contribution by Miss Geller's leadership classes. And it really wouldn't be what it is without them either. So like I said before, everyone's really doing their part and doing what they're best at to help and make their contribution. And not by force either. It was completely voluntary. All of these people volunteered to do this because they really want to, and they really feel from the bottom of their heart that what they can contribute is really going to impact someone, and they really feel that this is just a great cause to be a part of.
Yeah, that's the most beautiful thing about this tonight, the fact that everybody that's here is here volunteer, and it's on their own choice to help out in this way, and it's one of the most beautiful things ever, because everybody is really, they want to help in this way, and it's like they feel that they should, and it's truly just an incredible thing to see that the community comes together in this way, and that they all genuinely want to help in whatever way that they can.
Yeah, absolutely. You could see Mr. Patton was shaving someone earlier. He was definitely a big part in putting this together, like we were saying before. And yeah, it wouldn't be what it is without everyone's little share and doing what they can to contribute to this night.
Yeah, you know, everybody helping in whatever ways that they can. It's wonderful to see. Every amount of effort, everybody that's here tonight counts, and it's the reason this event runs, because being within this gym it's an indescribable feeling. You can see that everybody here is really just here. They're enjoying themselves, and they are feeling the want to help in this way, and it's a feeling like no other. It's inspirational because everybody here is just like. They're aiding in whatever way they can, from the teachers to the students to the kids even, who are at the kids' corner and running around. It's a wonderful thing to see.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just so amazing to see. I just can't even get over it. It's everywhere I look, there's just people who are in support of all of these kids that are going through a difficult time in their lives, in a difficult situation that no one really deserves to be put in, and that anyone could potentially be put in. So they know that because they know people and because it affects so many people, that they really just want to do what they can to show their support and help them out.
Yeah, you know, it's a beautiful thing to see here tonight. Everybody showing their support. It's great feeling within this gym right now. You can see everybody on stage is still shaving their hair.
And smiling.
And smiling. It's been going the entire night. It's non-stop. When the bagpipes played, it didn't stop. I'm sure it won't be stopping anytime soon. It's a great thing to see that everybody here is, it's continuous. It's an effort, and it's a beautiful thing to see. The wigs, as Kim said before, it's a great thing to see that people are coming together in this way.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think people don't only anticipate it for the fun of this night, but they anticipate it because they know that they're really doing something to help people in a way that they didn't think was possible before, because they didn't really have the opportunity to physically help anyone that was battling cancer, but now they have the opportunity to fundraise and shave their head and show support and solidarity for these people, especially on this platform here in the gym, right at their own school, and helping people in their community and around the world.
It's an incredible thing to see. And if you see here, we have our own BMB's own Richie Roxburgh, who shaved his hair briefly earlier in the night, in show of his support of the cause. And it's an incredible thing to see that BMB's own is helping the cause in whatever way that they can in the time that they can while producing this.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was speaking to some of the Shavees before, and I was asking them why did they choose to shave their heads? Obviously, everyone is really involved, and a lot of people want to do it, but I was wondering specifically what made them do it. And a lot of them said they know people who have been affected by cancer, they have friends, they have family members, and they wanted to be a greater part of this community and just show their support and their love for all the people that they know and the ones that they don't know. Some of them didn't know anyone outside of this community, but they still wanted to show their support and do what they could to show that they're in support of those fighting this battle.
I think that's an incredible. Those who don't know someone is just it's a brave choice. It's a choice that it's like they weren't affected personally, but they know that it's a really big issue, and that's something that needs to be supported, because every contribution helps. Even the $50 that each shirt is that everybody has to raise in order to get their head shaved. It helps so much. It's the minimum, but it's for most people. Once they hit it, they just can't. They want more. They want to raise as much as possible to help this cause.
It keeps them coming back next year. And I think at this point, everyone at Mepham probably does know someone who has childhood cancer because of the two students that are fighting this or have been in the past. But even if they didn't know anyone before, or they weren't aware of this, because some of them are not in the same grade level, but they still want to do it. They had committed to this months ago, and they're really just showing how much they support and care about this issue. Even though they weren't personally affected, they still think it's the a good thing to do. You know?
Yeah. Every contribution helps. Everything within the community, any way that people can help, whether it be shaving their hair or just raising money and not shaving in any way, donating hair for the wigs, any way that a person can contribute to this event is important. Any reason that they do is valid, and every decision that leads someone to coming here tonight is important, because every contribution to help the community is really, really important towards finding a cure and cancer research.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, it's really going to take this foundation a long way with this $50,000 that we've raised, almost $51,000. It's really going to do a lot. You know, I'm not exactly sure how much they usually get per year, but I know that $51,000 is definitely a lot, especially if other schools are doing this as well. I know there's other St. Baldrick's events. We're not the only school that does this, but we definitely have made a significant contribution to this foundation.
Yeah, and it's such a significant, because over our first Mepham as a school, over the first 10 years of raising funds, it's actually raised over $400,000. Which is such a significant number. It's over the course of such a relatively short amount of time. It's 10 years of the event running, and it's such a large help. It really is, because it's helping find a cure, and it's really showing that nobody's alone in their fight against childhood cancer, because it's such a hard battle, and this event exists so that nobody knows that they're alone, and that one day hopefully there will be a cure. And that's why we have events like this that show the community and that raise such a large amount of money. I mean, $400,000 is such a large amount.
Yeah. So more than 300,000 children worldwide are diagnosed with cancer each year. And this is going to help support research that's going to help each and every one of them with the right amount of funds. And I think $400,000 is definitely going to help them. And in total, St. Baldrick's has raised over $326 million for childhood cancer research. So that goes a long way. And hopefully one day they will definitely find a cure for this.
Yeah, and that's why everybody getting their head shaved tonight really does matter, because everybody here has raised money, and they've tried to contribute to that $50,000 total that we've hit tonight, and that even BME's own Richie Roxburgh raised money towards it. It's everybody on that stage getting their head shaved. You know, they've helped. They've raised money. They've raised whatever that they can. And it's a great thing to see that everybody in here really cares about it. Everybody's wearing a St. Baldrick shirt tonight. They've raised money in some sort of way to help this cause and to contribute to the total amount of money raised over time.
There you can see siblings of Joseph Maroney, who actually is battling childhood cancer. They all came to support him, all of his siblings, and they're dancing with some other Mepham High School students. And they're really just having fun. Obviously, they were affected by this in their own family personally, but today's just the day to just see how much support their brother is getting from his school and his community, and just how much their future school comes together to support everyone.
Yeah, it's an incredible thing to see here. As you can see, we have Salvatore Labruto right now getting his head shaved, and it's a great thing to see that how many people are really contributing in whatever that they can, and it's such a big decision to make for people, but at the same time, it's truly the best decision that they can make, because considering that it is such a devastating cause that we are all contributing to, and that childhood cancer is such a severe thing, this night is a night of celebration. This night is a night to celebrate the community that is coming around, coming together to really help in whatever ways that they can. And it's not a night filled with tears for the most part. It's a night of people really just helping in whatever way that they can, and celebrating that they are helping and that they can exist together as a community and show their support.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of the biggest aspects. I know we've been mentioning it the whole night, but community is really just a huge part of this. Just everyone coming together and just each and every person is doing their own part to just contribute to this amazing event.
Yeah, and you know, the head shaving's been going all night. It's still going now. I'm sure it's going to be going to the last possible minute of the event, and it's a great thing to see. I love seeing the friends on stage really getting, shaving each other's head. It's such a fun thing to see, because you know that the cosmetology students are here as well, but it can be a very personal thing for people, and they want their own friends to do it. They want their siblings, their family to do it for them, and it means so much more than just getting your head shaved.
I think it's also the friends want to shave their heads, so. And most of the ones that are shaving their friends' heads already got their own heads shaved, so that's really awesome. It's just spreading throughout the community. Just, oh, this one person got their head shaved. Oh, you know what? I'll do it too. I'm gonna fundraise. I'm gonna do it next year. You know, and then they just keep coming back, and they keep being excited to shave their heads, or even just fundraise or do whatever they can to contribute to this event each and every year.
Yeah, it's such a great thing for everybody in here to just, everybody wants to help in whatever ways that they can, and it becomes more of a community coming together thing. And speaking of, BNB's own Ryan Marr is here with Ms. Geller, and let's throw it out to him, who's got more on the event.
Hello, how's it going? I'm Ryan Marr here at St. Baldrick. I'm here with Ms. Geller. You know, this is the 4th interview over 4 years, so it's a big one, our last one. But I just have a few questions. You know, what does this event mean to you specifically?
I feel like this event means everything to me. Obviously, Gigi is post-treatment. She's, you know, in remission. She's cancer-free, the whole kit and caboodle. But to still see kids come back. I just ran into students that graduated 8 years ago, and they're still coming to our event. So to see how our community just comes together for a bigger cause, it means the world to me.
You know, on the topic of community, you were just telling me that you were with a teacher that was, when Gigi was sick, she was still here. You know, what does that mean to you? You know, that seeing these people, this event brings like the community together. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, I think it's incredible. We have alumni that come back. We have teachers that, you know, were here 10 years ago. They're still returning. I think it's just, they're realizing the important cause that we have here, and the fact that they're always showing up and giving back. It's just, that's how Mepham is. That's how what it really means to be a pirate, is to always return. You're always welcome back home, if it's something big, something small, but just doing the work and giving back.
You know, this is the one day of the year, you know, that not only, but one of the days of the year that we fight childhood cancer here as a community. Can you talk a little bit about the journey that you have been on and why childhood cancer means so much to you?
Yeah, so, you know, Gigi, we found a tumor on her back when she was just 1 year old. We went to Sloan Kettering, we did surgery, we did 6 rounds of chemo, and then it's really like the aftermath that really was something that we weren't ready for. It was every stage of the way, trying to make sure that she, you know, hits every milestone that adolescents really need to hit, whether it's her height, her weight, her blood work, adult teeth, you know, all of puberty, it's everything. And so it's not like you're done with treatment and like you're done. It's, she has to go to the doctor every year until she's 21 years old. It's constant checkup, constant blood work. So that's why we need St. Baldrick's. It's not so much that we need to end childhood cancer, and that's originally what I thought we needed to do, but it's finding better treatment plans. And St. Baldrick's will fund those types of research.
So, you know, you pretty much answered my next question, but you know, St. Baldrick's has happened for so many years now here in Mepham. I think this is the 25th, 15th. So 15th, why should this event keep on going? And why should people continue to come next year and the year after that?
I mean, if you look at our community alone, Ryan, how we have 2 young boys that are juniors that are fighting their fight against, you know, what they're diagnosed with, another type of cancer. Like, how do we not keep on showing up for those kids that we know or don't know? And like, pediatric cancer, childhood cancer is going to be plaguing so many families down the road that we'll never get a chance to meet. But we need to keep on putting in the work, doing the fight, raising that money, trying to help out those kids. Like, it's just what we need to do.
Exactly. Thank you for doing this interview with me. You know, childhood cancer has affected our district and has affected families who have gone to Mepham, and that's why we continue to fight and continue to raise money here at St. Baldrick's. So thank you, and back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you so much, Ryan Marr and Ms. Geller. That was truly incredible.
Yeah, and Ms. Geller is obviously she's a parent of a child who fought that battle of childhood cancer, and that's a really hard thing to go through as a parent. So the fact that she can bring now all of the leadership students to this event and just see how many people are just coming together for this event. I think she brought her daughter here too. It's just really meaningful to her, I'm sure, and it's just going a long way, I'm sure, too.
Yeah, I'm sure it's great to see how many students of hers really care about this cause, and it's genuinely wanted to be here tonight to show their support for the cause and for her, because you know how it's affected her personally, and it's just a great thing to see. It's those shaving their heads, those volunteering and running the stations, and really just everybody who's attending this event tonight are helping in some way, because there are very few people in here without the shirts on. As you can see, that the St. Baldrick shirts are everywhere within here, and it's everybody wanted to raise money towards this cause, and everybody who's wearing it raised money for the shirts, and they contributed in a significant way, and it's such a great thing to see.
Yeah, and I think this night is really all about fun, especially because a lot of kids that are going through childhood cancer really don't get to experience that fun of their childhood, unfortunately. And it's just a great way to have some of those kids here and just have a fun night, because they really weren't able to experience too much of that. They unfortunately missed out on a little bit. But it's really showing that we support them, and we're right there with them when they're going through this, and we're trying to give them back whatever they missed.
Yeah,
and
you're
really just
completely right. It's a great thing to see how many people are really coming together tonight. All these stations for kids, and it's a wonderful thing to see. They really have there are parts of this event for everyone in the community, because all the high schoolers are coming to see their friends' heads to get shaved or get their own heads shaved. But all the kids are here. They're able to, if seeing people's heads get shaved, seeing their siblings or friends or whoever they're here for get shaved isn't interesting. They're here they have tattoos, they have all sorts of things. They have hair braiding stations, and it's all just a way for the event to really showcase how great the community can be. And we can see here the raffles going all throughout the night for a variety of causes, all things that high schoolers here would really want, for adults that would really want, and it's a great thing to see. Like, I know that they're raffling off prom tickets, a parking space, and it's all things that are very, very focused, and they're great way to raise money for this cause.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm seeing a lot of alumni here too, so that just shows how much of a important event this is, and how much it means to people for them to be coming back even after they've graduated Mepham. Just shows that this is an unforgettable event, and everyone here that does go to Mepham right now is definitely going to remember this event in the future, even when they don't go to school anymore, because they're truly always a part of this community even after they graduate.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful thing to see how many people are here, how many alumni are here, how many adults, everybody who's here really wanted to come, just show their support for the cause in whatever way that they can. And it's a wonderful thing to see how packed the house is, with all sorts of people. It's a wonderful thing. The heads are still getting shaved right now. It's incredible. It's going the entire night.
Yeah, absolutely. And in total, over 500,000 volunteers have shaved their heads in solidarity with kids battling cancer at St. Baldrick's events. So that's just a really huge thing, to have that many people, and to know that the 50 people that have shaved their heads or more today have contributed to that number and have helped everyone that is going through this.
Yeah, everybody's helping in whatever way that they truly can, and it's a wonderful thing to see. As right now the raffles are being called, and it's Yeah, it's great to see how the raffles are being called right now. And out in the field right now, we're going to send it to Hallie Gillison and Richie Roxburgh, who shaved his head previously in the night.
Hey everybody, I'm here with Richie Roxburgh today. I'm St. Baldrick. So Richie, can you tell me why you shaved your head today?
So I shaved my head for cancer awareness and just to help spread awareness for cancer and help with the research for childhood cancer.
So can you tell me why you think it's so important?
It's all important because cancer is a big thing, and it would be great if more treatment was out to help the kids.
So I'm also noticing here that you are also a B&B'er and you have a camera, so I just want to say it's really great that you dropped your camera, you went up there and you're right back at it. It feels great. How does it feel for you?
It feels great that I got to go do that and still got to operate the camera, you know? It's a great feeling.
All right, guys, that's been me. Now back to you guys in the booth.
Yeah, it's a great thing to see how Richie, he contributed to this cause in this way, and and he stepped right back in. As you can see, he started camera opping for us. These shots that we've been getting throughout the event have been Richie somewhat, and it's a wonderful thing to see that, he's stepping up in this way as a freshman.
He's contributing to the community in multiple ways for B&B and for St. Baldrick's here and Chop Your Locks for charity. This event is truly amazing.
Yeah, and it's great to see.
Yeah, it's one of those events where no one really wants to go home, but they know that they have to.
Yeah, everybody, the raffles are getting called as we go, and it's a great thing to see as everybody's anticipating their name getting called. But it's important to note, as said previously, even during the bagpipes, heads are still being shaved at this moment. It does not stop. There are still people on stage.
Yeah,
there
I feel like this has been more than 50.
Yeah, it's been a lot of people going throughout the night. Everybody wants to get their head shaved. It's a great thing to see because tomorrow everybody's going to come to school. They're going to be rocking the buzz cuts.
Yeah, I really can't wait to see that.
I
just going to be walking
wait.
through the hallway, seeing all these people.
Because it is truly, it is a sign of like pride. It's a sign of like the selflessness, the service that they've been that they gave, and it's really just an incredible thing to see. It's after St. Baldrick's, every year it's the people that come to school, and they're showing off their new hair, and it's a great marker that they contributed to the foundation in this way.
Yeah, and each person that shaves their head, it's just a sign that they contributed to this.
Yeah, and it's a really great thing to see as the night goes on, how the crowd is it's getting really busy, and it's a wonderful thing to see.
Okay, we're back here at St. Baldrick's. We just replaced the former hosts. I'm Ryan Marr, and this is
Anthony Chipham.
and we are two of the main producers here at B&B. Our main show that we run is the B&B Morning Announcements, so we bring that to you guys every single Friday. On the dot every single Friday. Not missed one Friday,
missed a single Friday, never
in
mind.
4 years, 5 years, 6
All right.
years. I don't know.
Cool.
I don't even know anymore. But yeah, we just keep you guys informed. You don't really see us in front of the camera a lot, but when you do, you're very, very lucky.
Yeah, so right now they're going through the raffles. There's a lot of raffles this year. We got some great ones, like the parking spot that I'm going for. We got prom tickets that people are going for. Some hot items this year. Some gift
You spent
cards.
$100
on
$100
on
a senior parking spot.
It's
raffle.
a great cause. If I win or I don't win, it's a great cause. It looks like they're on 14 right now, so we have 10 to go until mine. I'm number 4, so. But listen, it's all for a great cause. This day has been absolutely amazing. Over $50,000 raised. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That is absolutely amazing.
I think We were above 55 the last time I checked.
That is amazing, because I remember before this event started, we were at like 49
Yeah,
something.
we'll definitely get a final number, and stay tuned on this week's morning
100%.
shout out, because we'll have all the final numbers. We'll have a recap of the event,
100%.
and go over everything. So if you want those final numbers, you guys can check in this Friday. But you saw me a little bit before. I was interviewing Miss Geller, someone who is personally affected by childhood cancer, and this event affected her. A few years ago, we donated all the proceeds to her and her family in their pursuit of fighting childhood cancer for her daughter. That's what this event is for. Our community has been impacted by childhood cancer. Not just people, random people. There are people that are in our school. There are people that
here in this room right now.
In this room right now that have been affected. So we come together to support them.
It's
and that's
really
what it's all about.
It's one of the things that makes Mepham so special. I mean, this is a ridiculous event. It's so great, and the organization that it takes and the time that it takes. I mean, you've seen it. If you watch morning announcements, you've seen the work that goes into it. Oh my God!
Biggest shout out to Miss Dennis and Mr. Patton, who year round make this event happen, and they have been for years. So huge event. I mean, they have raised so much money. Earlier in the year, the number was what? I think it was $735,000.
It was something around $800,000, $700,000. I mean, that is
raised in pursuit of not only childhood cancer, but to many foundations helping autism research, Down syndrome 1 year, kids who were hurt by one of the Hurricane Katrina a few years ago. It's just all in pursuit to help people. And that's what we're here for.
And every year we just keep growing and growing. I mean, the people that have been here have exponentially grown. I mean, everybody is here. It is really an amazing, amazing event. All the teachers, students, and even people who aren't here are donating online. They're using the QR codes. So many people have contributed today to make this possible. It's really amazing. Sorry, we're just smiling posing for a picture there.
But yeah, it's so sad this event's coming to an end. I've been in it all 4 years. Like I said before, interviewing Miss Geller, I interviewed her in my freshman year.
Yeah.
And she didn't even know that it was me, because I know her as a family friend. So I like seeing her. I've seen her and her kids growing up, and she didn't even know it was me. And then she found out. So sophomore year, junior year, and now senior year, all interviewed. It's full circle, and it's so sad that it's our last one.
So sad it's the last year, but somebody else will carry on your legacy of interviewing.
Not only that, but keep on the legacy of this event. And this whole opportunity to build community, to raise money, and to really impact a lot of people.
100%. And it just keeps growing. Generations are going through. I think this is the 15th year. I mean, thinking about how many students, how many grade levels have been through this, and it's just still getting stronger every year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really amazing.
And think about how far we've come because of the money that has been donated into pursuit of research. So it's amazing. It's amazing what we have been able to accomplish as a community, but not only that, what individuals have been able to accomplish, whether it's thousands and thousands of dollars raised just by them, or by a group or a team, as they like to call them. But it's all in pursuit of the same cause. So it's pretty cool, not gonna lie. I mean, honestly, I love Battle of the Classes. I will say it a million times, but this by far is the coolest event.
100%.
It may not be the funnest, it may not have the most fun games, but it's the one that truly makes a difference, and
100%.
not towards making a prom happen or something like that. It's something that truly impacts kids.
And it's really amazing to see siblings shaving siblings' heads. I mean, we've seen it all night. Friends shaving friends' heads, siblings, mothers, fathers, teachers. I mean, it's incredible.
Yep, so coming to an end here tonight. It's been an honor bringing this broadcast to you. I mean, it's the last one, sadly, but we're signing off. This bump.
I've been Anthony Chiffo.
I've been Ryan Moore.
All right.
We'll see you guys. Good night, guys.
See you later, guys.